Welcome back, everybody, to episode 4 of this Let's Play series of Gordian Quest. My name is Goracian. Thank you for watching this series with me. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Bit of a tutorial series, bit of a Let's Play series, just sort of showing off games that I really like. So in our last episode, we actually finished our first, what do you call this? Like Ascension, realm number. There we go. So we finished our first realm. Now we're on realm 2. At the end of realm 1, we took a bonus that basically said, you don't get any renown right now, which is our sort of currency we take outside of the mission to upgrade things. We don't get any renown, but instead we'll get double for the next one. So we do have to win this one in order to get anything, but if we do, we're going to get a lot of renown, which is pretty cool. We got this vampire woman down here, which is pretty cool. So, looks like we have a little bit of upgrading to do really quickly here. Skill grid. When do we get one more? 2 more skill points to unlock your next skill grid. Oh, we have actually unlocked one here. So we can select different skill grids. So how this works is, so this right here, this is a skill grid, and I've been putting points into it. I guess I just didn't even realize that I could have actually grabbed this over here, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. These aren't bad bonuses or anything. So what we can do is we can go in here and pick another one of these square or sort of diamond-shaped blocks and connect it to the one that we already have. And we can sort of build sort of like a tapestry of skill blocks. So if we go in here, we can see that there's different orientations of cards on here, and you can see some of them are lit up because they're going to have different bonuses on them. So for instance here, Swordsmanship 2. So when we grab this, we're actually going to get an upgraded Swordsmanship card. So we'll get better Swordsmanship cards by picking this skill grid. This one has better Warrior cards, and this one has better Leadership skills. But there's also other stuff on here. For instance, here's add stat points. Increase your strength, dex, or intelligence by 2. Over here, we have remove a skill from your deck. Gain 2 respect points. So that would let us take out cards that are sort of cluttering the deck that aren't good anymore. We want to get rid of them. We can increase the rank of cards we have. We can learn a skill from a school of our choice. So these are really, really cool. So I think what we want to do is we're kind of building him in sort of like a basic fighter, which is actually swordsmanship, not warrior. So I think we'll go ahead and grab this, and then we can put it wherever we want to connect it. So we kind of want to look at this grid I have here. Let's just put it here so I can kind of see. And you can see that based on what skills I want to get, I want to change where... No, I don't want to confirm that. So we want to kind of pick where we want this to go based on the skills we want. So if we want, say, the swordsmanship and the stat points, what we probably want to do is put it like here, because then we can grab this health and then go up here into this, right? So let's put this here, and we have 1 skill point. So we'll go ahead and remove a skill from your deck, reduce minimum deck size by 1. Minimum deck size. Oh, I see. So they can make their deck, so this is minimum deck size is 12, so we could actually make his deck smaller, which is pretty interesting. That's an interesting idea. I think, though, I might want to just go ahead and go to the 5 extra max health here, and then move up to the stat points next. So Catherine, we also have a skill grid. I'm sorry I didn't notice these before. Divine skills focus on channeling the power of the gods to lay waste to your foes. That's really fun. Do we want to get some healing abilities? No, let's go this way. And we'll put this one here so we can go right into it. So let's grab a divine skill. Unlock. So let's draw a card. So we have 4 choices here. We can also spend one of our fate points to redraw if we don't like any of these. So let's take a look here. We've got Righteous Blow, deal 28 damage, gain 2 channel. That's a reasonably basic card, but it's very powerful. I mean, that's 14 points and 1 channel per action point. That's really good. It's just sort of a lot of her turn. This is a channeled spell. Deal 12 fire damage, burn, basically. Damage to targets in a square. Apply 1 burn. So she can sort of set things ablaze. Tempest Bolt. This is fun. Deal 18 shock damage to targets in a row. Okay, a row is basically the column, and a lane is the lengthwise where they're standing facing their foes. So a row is actually up and down. So this would apply 1 shock, and this is also a channeled spell, so that's interesting. So here's a square. I wonder if it's a 2x2 square or a 3x3 square. I wish it would tell me. Yeah, I do not know, unfortunately, but still pretty cool. I think in this case, we'll take this Righteous Blow. We do want to make sure we have enough like, this is a good card by itself. I don't want to have a bunch of expensive channel cards that we can't afford to play because we don't have enough channel, whereas this card is already just pretty good by itself. So let's grab this card here, Learn Skill. That's a cool ability. Okay, and then it looks like we have another skill point on her, so that's interesting. What do we have here? Master a skill in your deck. A mastered skill is an evolved version of the original skill. Let's grab that. So we want to master a skill. What will that do for us? Is it Smite? Could be Debilitating Bolt. Could be one of these Righteous Blows. Now, what does this do here? I'm not seeing any difference. It says base power is increased by 35%. Reach. 25% increased base damage. Can now hit any target in the lane or adjacent lanes. Oh, I can pick the upgrade. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Let's take a look here. Righteous Blow. So we can increase the base value, so just make it do more damage. Or gain modifier Piercing. 15% increased base damage. Damage ignores 50% of target's resist. That's fire damage. She has a lot of physical damage, so I don't think I'm worried too much about that. I'd rather just make it more powerful. So this is basically makes it level 2 right off the bat, which is pretty cool. So let's do that. That is a buttload of damage. So let's master this Righteous Blow. It's pretty exciting. Pretty cool. I like that. All right, so let's go on over to Bertram. Now, Bertram has, here we are, Sentry Skill. Let's go ahead and pop that right here so we can grab it immediately. And let's grab a Sentry 2 card. Let's draw a card. Support Roller. Shift a construct. Target construct gains 6 guard. Now, these are pretty basic. Protection Upgrade. Every alternate round, Ward grants all adjacent allies 4 guard at the start of the round. It's a Ward Upgrade expend. So what does this mean? A Ward Upgrade is it's a type of bonus you can give to something, and only one can be active at a time. So there can only be one Ward Upgrade. So basically, we're giving a turret. I think you might be able to give this to yourself. I'm not sure, but it would give adjacent allies guard at the start of every other turn. So that's an interesting idea, especially since the turrets tend to be in the middle, and they can buff, one of the fighters in the front, Bertram behind, as long as they're like adjacent. Haste Upgrade. At the start of each round, this Ward Upgrade grants 1 haste to 2 random allies. Haste is gain 1 max AP for the next X rounds. That's cool. Or Engineer Support. Target a friendly construct. Add 2 random upgrade cards of their type into your hand. Okay, well that's also pretty good. Maybe we'll do the Engineer Support so we can play around with the different upgrade cards. That's kind of cool. So Bertram has 1 more card to pick. Let's see here. Learn a skill from your choice, from a school of your choice. Let's head up this way. And we'll go into Sentry, of course. On the next attack, turret deals 8 fire damage per hit. Target construct gains 8 guard and gains 7 guard, so you could protect both. Or Engineer Support. Probably this one. We have 2 people in the front that are blocking hits most of the time, so I think we'd rather do more damage with the turrets. That way our frontline fighters can just guard if they need to, while Bertram lights everybody up with enchanted ammo. So let's learn that skill. Cool, so that's a lot of really cool upgrading we just got done. So, head on back to the map. We have acquired a criminally small amount of gear. Nothing on Catherine. Bertram has a bow, and Lucius has a spear and a glove. That's it. We really need some more items, like equipment. So we could go to the merchant. We don't have a ton of money, but it would be good. Could go to the forge. Purchase or tinker with the items you currently have. If we went down this way, we could get some fate. That would be a good idea, I think. We could do an event, fate, forge, fight, and then we could go grab another fate and get a difficult encounter to get more experience. Yeah, I'm liking the look of this pathway, actually. That way we can get a lot of experience by doing a bunch of fights, but we can also... Oh, there's even a resting shrine here we could hit right before the boss. That's pretty cool. So I like that path. Let's do that, and then we'll change our... if something goes wrong, we'll change it along the way. So let's head on down here to this event. Someone has made a little home out here in the desert using the rotten carcass of a giant boat. It must have been stranded here after Varversitha was buried beneath the sands, as legends go. The owner isn't home, but you notice some supplies lying around. I need the supplies, but I'm not going to worry about it because that sucks. I don't want to make enemies stronger, and also I don't want to steal from this person. So let's gain a fate. That's useful, and a random reward modifier to a nearby node. A node on the map has been modified, so let's take a look. It is, whoa, way down here. This one has been modified with Party Blessed with 5 might. Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot of power, actually. This will be a hard fight, though. Look at all of these deadly enemies here. Good lord. All right. Let's head on over to this forge. Got our fate. So we have 3 fate now, which is pretty cool. Hello, sir. Hot off the presses. Yes, please. God, give me all of the supplies. Okay. That's not very expensive. We just have to make sure we don't run out. What do we want to buy here? Strange incense may be used to modify shrines. Common crafting reagent. Oh boy, there's a lot of speed rune. Okay, these are for like items that you're wearing. Intelligence. 1 fury. Attached skills gain a limited modifier and cost SP instead of AP. Interesting. Attached skills gain the potent modifier. Status effect will be applied through guard. Okay. We've also got some potions. Gain 2 avert. What does that do? Block the next X instances of damage. Oh, cool. And 35 health point healing. All right, interesting. So it's got a lot of reagents. Currency items. Let's buy a couple of these. Because if we do hit a shrine, it is cool to have those. You can basically increase the number of things that'll happen in your favor. Crafting materials, runes. Socket or enchant. So we can salvage things. We can socket things. Do we even have anything to socket? So what we can do here is we have a maximum of 2 sockets. So we have this red and this blue. So we can actually roll the socket colors if we wanted to roll this red socket into something else. It costs like these components here. We don't really need to do that because we don't have anything in the sockets and we're not really super worried about that right now. We can also enchant items. And I can only have 1 enchantment, but it can be replaced at any time. So let's take a look here. We're using... Some of these are pretty strong. So let's take a look here. What can we do here? Enchant a common item. Enchant a magic item. Refine legendary item. Augment item. What does this do? Unpredictably modified item, making it stronger with a possible drawback. No. We don't have enough magic dust. Add a random property to a common item, raising its rarity to magic. Add a random property to a magic item, raising its rarity to rare. Now, this is rare already. So we'd have to use this. Rerolls all values on a legendary. So we can't actually make this any stronger, it looks like. So here we've put in our Life Drinker legendary glove. So we could reroll the values on this if we had these Soul Spark items, but I don't feel the need to do that. It's got pretty good abilities. I mean, it gets a +1 AP. I mean, I wouldn't want to lose that. That's pretty nice. We can also disenchant, remove all enchantments from a magic or rare item, turning it back into a common item. So if we had a common item for a slot, like let's say we had a different weapon and we really wanted to give it something else, we could reset it and then enchant it again. Salvage is if you want to turn some items into parts. Now, we're pretty item poor this game. I don't know why we've got so few items, but yeah, it's not great, but what can you do? So what we have here is we do have some runes to purchase, and I think I might go ahead and purchase... Actually, you know what? Catherine doesn't have any items on, so we can't even give her plus intelligence for her skills, which is pretty wild. So you know what? I don't think I'm going to buy anything here. I think we're just sort of out of luck. I might grab one of these really powerful health potions. Maybe I'll grab another one, just in case. Yeah, let's purchase 2 of these total. And then we'll go ahead on in and we'll put... here we go. One of these potions here. And we'll give you the smaller one since you can heal. And we'll give you a second one. Okay, there we go. So we've done a little bit of upgrading through purchasing, but we just didn't find anything super great, unfortunately. So next up is this node here. Area affected by energy siphon, so we'll have to watch out for whatever that is. There's a rogue Sakani warrior, rogue Noyakan mystic, and a cultist mage. So let's head on over here. Why can't we go here? Return to shop. Ah, I see. Yes, we're done. Thank you. Now we can move on to here. Alright, so this character is going to go before Catherine, so we have to watch out. But this character is guarding, so that's fine. So we have two of these cat ladies, two of these cultists, actually pretty cool masks on, and then this huge berserker guy. Oh my god. Okay, so what resistances do they have? A few different elemental resistances here, but weak to physical. That's good for us. Cold, very cold resistant. And this character is only weak to poison, which is interesting. So let's head on over to our first character. So let's see what we're going to get here. We're going to get an attack on Catherine, but she will have a chance to guard. She does not. Yeah, she has a guard here. Okay, but this is only 8 damage, so we'll pick a little bit of pain if we don't deal with this guy. We have 8 damage and 8 damage, both hitting here. So we do need... we don't have much here. We don't have any SP. Shift target. So I could shift somebody over, but then they'd just be hitting Catherine. So I think we have to smack this guy, apply some vulnerable. We could hit this guy and then slash him to take him out. That saves us a lot of hits. And then we go ahead and slap the dodge on. And then we've used up all of our action points, actually. Yeah, so we're going to take a little bit of pain here. We're going to take a few points of damage, but that's okay. Shift, apply vulnerable. We might scoot you up. And then we may get a chance to do something about this. Bertram's turn. Now, we did not draw a turret, which is really unfortunate. So what do we want to do here? We may want to discard 1, draw 1, and gain 10 critical here. Let's go ahead and dash over to here. Let's... Deep 6 a guard, because nothing's going to hit in the back lane. We did not draw a turret. So let's far shot this cat lady here. Let's make sure she doesn't get any damage on us here. We just don't have anything to do, unfortunately. We're going to have to end turn like this. Pretty unfortunate. So we got a zap here, took a few points of damage. We have 1 thing of 8 damage coming through, so if we can kill this guy... That would be great. We could Righteous Blow. Oh, this is the really good one. 28 damage. And then 18 damage left means we could... Oh, no. He takes a little bit less damage from fire. Oh, shoot. So now we have to... Oh, no. Okay, we are going to have to just eat a little bit of damage here. They're guarding up. That's a lot. 17? Like the enemies are starting to outclass us with their basic stats. This is a great card. Swipe. Okay. Doesn't this cleave now? Yeah, this cleaves because of his gloves. But we're just going to cast this and just... Wait, will this kill? Yeah. What a fantastic card. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, here we go. So now we could pop out a siege turret over here. Looks like there's something going down on the ground. Where do you see? Oh yeah, at the start of their turn, unit on the cell loses 1 AP. So I could have moved him. I don't think it's a big deal. He's actually got extra AP. I just missed that, seeing that on the ground there. Turret hit 8. Okay, yeah, let's do that. That'll make this one do... extra damage and it'll chain. And then we'll just pass there. Now, Catherine. Reveal a temporary healing card. Damage and chain forward. That's a good one. Kill off a unit. Now, we're still going to hit for 8 here. So we could do a couple... one deflection here. Could also get out of the way. We could shift over to here. And let the... Let the turret take the hit, actually, because it's not going to die. Okay. 9 damage and vulnerable. let's buff ourselves here and then put a slash. There we go. 32 gold. Really need some items here. So we're gonna get, there's a fate point here which we do not need, which is unfortunate. I don't know if there's anything I can do with fate outside of events and stuff. I mean, I can reroll certain things in the skill tree, but I don't know if that's what we want. I think we want to upgrade his strength twice here. So we'll unlock this node and we'll pump his strength up twice. So now he's got a +4 modifier. So he's gonna hit like a truck now. It's up to 40 health. It must be giving him, I don't know if he's getting health as he levels, or if it has something to do with any of the modifiers. I'm not actually positive on that, but their health totals are going up independently of me grabbing health increases. So now let's head on down to this horde fight. This will be fun. 7 scorpions, 2 living cactus. I bet they have that thorns where they hit you. And a nether hag, which is also a scorpion. 10 enemies over 2 waves. God, area contains difficult terrain. So let's go ahead on over to here. This is going to be a fun one. Oh god, it's more horrible than I thought. Look at this thing. Okay, spiked, gain 1 thorns on hit, increases value gained by 1 on hit. So it's just gonna continuously get thornier as we hit it. Ew, look at these scorpions. That's not a scorpion, that's like a xenomorph parasite. God. Alright, what's difficult terrain? Moving into this cell costs twice the AP. So we've actually got some underneath our characters, not a big deal. We rolled faster than everybody. Perfect, that's what we want. I do not like going after them. I don't want to get free hits. No turret again. We could tumble. Let's see if we can draw something. We probably want to do that because we don't have enough stuff to do. Also, we don't want to get... Yeah, we don't want to get tumbled. Let's tumble over here. Let's deep 6 one of these dodges. Now this... Okay, so they're all going to hit Lucius, so we might have to... Might be in trouble over here. Here's a sentry turret. If we plop this here, it'll actually draw this aggro, because now he's going to attack down this lane instead. We can afford to take 9 damage hit on this. Lucius is going to struggle to block, 27 damage. So we're good there. So Lucius, oh my god, he drew the flaying spike. Well, I mean, never mind. This battle's over now. That was ridiculous. So here we don't need any blocks, so we can just beat the crap out of these things. Alright. Reveal a temporary healing card. Heal self for 5. Okay. And then Blessed Strike. 1 damage left. I don't know if this turret will hit... Oh, it won't even hit this one. That doesn't matter. It's okay. Oh, close. Not the end of the world, though. Get some guard, but not too bad. That's a single slash from Lucius. Okay, so we still have monsters coming in after this. Another one of these scorpions. So we have... improve. So let's improve this shot. It won't go... Oh, the cactus goes before Catherine. And before the turret. So do we have anything to protect our turret? We don't. Okay, so let's give direct turret, and let's have it focus on the cactus. So he's going to beat the absolute shit out of this cactus now. And then we'll far shot, like, maybe one of these to get rid of him, right? So Lucius isn't wasting his hits. Get the one that's doing damage, just in case. Our turret is in danger of blowing up. This cleaves. That was a weird sound effect. I mean, it's whatever. We're just absolutely destroying all of these things. So, I mean, I'm just going to end turn. Well, actually, I might as well dodge just in case. I have no idea if something weird would happen. Oh my god, there's nothing for the turret to attack. We're too good. We are too good. Alright, they're rolling in. Rolled a 1. Poor guy. On the next attack, turret deals an extra 8 damage per hit. So we've enchanted it to do fire, but it doesn't actually... So it didn't give it an additional damage. It just replaced the damage type. I didn't expect that. Turret deals 8 fire damage per hit. Interesting. Okay, so that's unfortunate that it actually made this turret weaker. But in certain circumstances, that would be good. You know, if the flame damage is good and the physical isn't. Actually, pop out another turret here. It's pretty big damage. The Scorpion is a mini-boss. Oh, here's the Nether Hag. Okay. Here's the Might buff. So we could shift to here. Keen Strike. Oh my god, I killed it. What? What happened? Oh my god, we're too strong! We're getting levels like crazy. So we got an Augur's Orb. We got some gold, and we got... Ooh, okay, a crossbow. So this is not really what we want for Bertram. He's not really about attacking on his own, but this would be normally be a pretty good item here. Just the extra damage and the dex would probably be great on a regular sort of archer build. We have an intelligence rune, and we have this necklace, +1 strength, draw 1 card every 3 turns, +2 cold resist. Now that's going to be for Lucius. He can definitely make use of the extra card draw because he is typically has more action points than he needs. So every 3 turns he might have more cards, he'll have more cards to play with. And 3 turns seems to be about how long most of the combats go anyway, so that 3rd turn will definitely be a finisher for him now, which is pretty good. So we do have a couple more level ups. Let's do this pretty quickly here. We've got Swordsmanship 2. Let's see what we can get. Double Slash, 6 damage, attack twice. So if he has buffs on himself like Might, then that's really good. Or if they have like, no, Vulnerable's only once. Deal 3 damage, it's an opener. This is a 0 cost card. But unfortunately, yeah, this would be great if we didn't have that extra AP. But what we need is more things to do, not free things. We need more things that actually cost action points. Flaying Spike. Now this is fantastic now that he has 4 action points. I mean, this is just 100 damage if he uses it in his lane without doing anything else. It's amazing. So let's head over to Catherine. So Catherine, we can gain initiative. We can gain minimum deck size. Is there anything we want to take out of her deck? I don't know that there really is. These Blessed Strikes are kind of bad, but without it we can't gain as much channel as we want. Where's our channeled spell? Smite. Smite's our only channeled spell. Interesting. So maybe we will go ahead and take out a Blessed Strike, because that's kind of bad. And we'll look to put other effects in there. Bertram. Bertram, we want to head up to... Oh, he only had 1 turret card. So maybe we want to head over to... Let's take a look at his deck really quickly. Now, he does have some dex abilities. Dex mod. Int mod. So Dex changes his guard, changes his single shot attack here, and his improved ammo. So I think we'll go ahead and grab the Dex. It also plays a role in skill challenges as well. And so let's head on down to this fight. Area contains quicksand. I don't know what that does. Area affected by energy siphon. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff on the ground we have to watch out for here, which is unfortunate for our turret summoning, but otherwise not too bad. So quicksand. On unit enter, apply 2 root. Unit gains 2 root if AP is spent while on this cell. On round end, deal 2 damage. So once you move into quicksand, it's pretty hard to get off of it. So we'll have to avoid doing that. And then energy siphon, of course, we want to get off of that so we don't lose AP. That means we're going to want Catherine to get out of the way here. So wait, what do we have going on here? We've got a shot. a hit and silence, and a decently large hit here, a bite. So Catherine's in a little bit of trouble. Did she draw a bunch of guard? She did. So she might just basically be guarding and shield blocking this turn, eating a lot of damage while the rest of us get the work done. So we'll plan on doing that. So we did not get a turret again. Dang, I really need to draw another turret card. Oh no, there's like nothing to do here. Boy. Not good, not good. Bad turn, I gotta say. Okay, and then Catherine is going to get some armor, so that'll mean the first time she would be hit in her guard value, her shield amount, it would not be removed. So what we want to do now is deflect and then shield block again. So this means that she's going to take no damage because this is going to hit for 9 and not reduce this, hit for 9, not reduce this, and then hit for 9 and reduce it. But by then she'll still have enough. Blinded or silenced though, it's not good. So let's see what the silence does. Now these guys looks like they stood in the quicksand. Yep, that was dumb. Dumbass scorpions. Alright, so we've got speed down. You have blind. Damage dealt is half as effective against guard. So if we attack somebody with guard, which none of these do, we do less damage. But that's not a threat for us right now. There's plenty of targets in the front here. So Bertram is up first. Of course, he gets his turret on the second turn for some reason. I don't know why he does that. Fire damage, chain once. Why is this card so bad? I don't understand. I'm gonna have to remove this card. I thought this was adding 8 burn per hit, but it's just changing it to 8, which is patently worse than they already do. So I don't know. Who are you gonna attack? One in the back. Okay. All right, Lucius. Let's destroy somebody here. Oh, this is a chain. Oh, can I back kick? No. Oh, I wish I can move him to here, and then I could swipe these two, and then I could slash this guy. Perfect. That was a weird sound. All right, and then we'll just block and dodge. Catherine's turn. Okay, so she's going to get hit by... This doesn't look like it's going to hit anybody because it only affects, yeah, the lane that this unit's in, and it's rooted. So this one is not a threat. So let's go back here and let's take a look. Can we hit this one? We can, but it has guard on. Okay, that's okay. That's a fairly high amount of damage. Why is it so much damage? Are you weak to physical? Yes, okay. Damage dealt is half as effective against guard. Okay. Into channel. Okay. That one's going to guard up a little bit. This one's just going to spit poison at nothing. All right, we've got another turret. I wonder if they lose action points, if the turrets do. Turret has 2 action points, so it only needs 1 because it uses one of these and hits twice. So I don't think it needs the 2 action points. It's kind of interesting. I'd like to see what happens, but I could probably kill these this turn. Far shot. Oh, damn, that's close. Okay. That one can't hit over there. Probably leave that for Catherine. Heal self for 5. We don't need it, but what are we going to do? So let's just guard here. And the turrets will finish this guy off here. All right, we got some money. All right, everybody. Looks like we're actually all out of time for this episode. We're actually quite a bit over time. So thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you all in the next episode.